Hey everybody, welcome to the JLash Show. My name is Lasher, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 41 of the JLash Show. So now, it's going to be a really good episode, so I recommend sticking around to see our guests later down the road. Now to get on to this very busy episode, which is about the NFL trades of what happened last week, and then some NBA Finals with the Knicks and Spurs, and then some NHL Finals with the Hurricanes and the Vegas Golden Knights, and maybe some MLB action as well with the Phillies. And now, let's start off with the Myles Garrett trade, which the Rams have acquired Myles Garrett and traded Jared Verse with multiple draft picks to the Chicago Bears. Now that Myles Garrett is on the Rams, their benefits are the elite pass rush and the Super Bowl push. And I think the Super Bowl push is definitely more realistic at this point because they are looking for a win now mindset. They already have the players, they already have the mindset. They needed another person on the defense to kind of push him, and he's a really good person that can really get out there. He's a fast moving player. He is just, oh my god, he's amazing. And the fact that he landed on the Rams, guys, is absolutely amazing. Jared Verse, really, I think he's going to do good on the Chicago Bears. But in the short term, I think that the Rams won the trade because Myles Garrett at his young age is going to make him a stronger contender immediately. But who could win in the long term is the big question. And the Browns could win if Verse develops into a star, and the draft picks that they actually draft turn into absolute studs. And I mean, you never really know about draft picks. Like, they're kind of a hit or miss because they could be a big star in the future that could play awesome for your team. So it's kind of, the lower the draft pick, the better. So, I mean, it's kind of dependent on that. But I mean, really, it looks the Rams have won. The Rams have won the trade as of right now because of everything. The defense is definitely better on the Rams as of right now because now that they are built around elite rushing talent. So, I mean, there's nothing short of that. So, I mean, including when Myles Garrett got traded. So, the offense is still dangerous with Matthew Stafford at quarterback, but now the Rams defense can pressure the quarterbacks without needing to blitz heavily, with Myles Garrett being one of those people, which is absolutely amazing. That's what I like to see. And then, really, I think that I think it's kind of balanced, but the defense is definitely they are definitely very good. So I'm not gonna really talk about that much. But their defense is capable of changing games with sacks and turnovers and field position advantage. It kind of all depends on how the defense plays for them, and they do have a very good defense. Because Myles Garrett, of course, came over, so they added on to that, which is absolutely amazing. So I'm not complaining about that. And the offense can still do well by scoring quickly and stretching defenses vertically, which would be very good for them. And then it's overall it's very good. So very good for the Rams. I think that the Rams won the trade as of right now. And yeah, I mean, Jared Verse could develop into someone if he decides to. But yeah, I mean, but the benefits of Myles Garrett going to the Rams is that now they have a Super Bowl contender status team. Like, they are very good, and it just helps them. They are in a win now scenario. I mean, that's really all there is. And if they continue to play how they are, and they continue to, they have to play better though. But it helps Matthew Stafford because a dominant shorter field and less pressure on the offense to score every drive. So, I mean, it's a very big advantage to Matthew Stafford right there. And that's what I mean. I mean, now they have good advantage on the field. Now they have a better defense. They have a more improved defense that they can just keep pressuring people on. And I mean, there's not much to it. But the downsides to this trade, and this is my opinion, I believe that now that they have given up multiple draft picks in Jared Verse, who could develop to be someone better than one little player that was going to the Rams in the future could lead to could lead to disaster is what I'm saying. Not disaster, but like could lead to nothing really good, in my opinion, because they're in a win now mindset. We get that. So now they traded for Jared Verse. They traded Jared Verse to the Chicago Bears, which now that they are on there, they don't have Miles. They have Myles Garrett, but now they had to give someone up. So now that they have Myles Garrett, they have to win within the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years. If they don't, then they're done. I mean, that's my opinion, and that's totally it. I mean, I could totally see them if they try hard enough. I think that they could win it, honestly, and that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. So, I mean, I really hope that we do get. So I hope that we get somewhere with it. That the Rams get somewhere with this. So, I mean, it's just been amazing. So, I mean, so now that the Chicago Bears, what are the positives for the Chicago Bears now that they have acquired Jared Verse? So now that they have him, they have more pass rush pressure, better run defense, and they create more opportunities for teammates, along with a younger core for the future, which is absolutely what you want to see on a team that has been just struggling. And a younger core would mean they know how to play ball. They know how to play ball. As long as they can score, that's all that matters. Don't limit the injuries, but you gotta be efficient on offense there, so that way you can score points. But it fits what Chicago needs most because, I mean, it's just, oh my God, they needed him. So, I can't wait to see what they can do on the future. So now let's move on to the most of what I want to talk about now is, oh my God, the A.J. Brown trade, which they have given up. So Eagles traded for A.J. Brown, which has been very controversial. But I'm not complaining about it. Let's just say that. But now that they have gotten rid of A.J. Brown, now that they dropped their future draft capital, now they dropped their salary cap, so they have a salary cap flexibility. Let's just say that now, because now they kind of got rid of all the money there, so it shouldn't be that worrisome. But he was definitely a top 10 wide receiver in my opinion, and most of the problems did come in the postseason when he was wide open but just couldn't catch anything. That's pretty much why they started looking, and his attitude just sucked in my opinion. Come on, dude, he's gotta get back on that. But really, I'm not complaining. So now that he is out, our wide receiver 1 is Devonta Smith, and then you have Mekhi Lemon at wide receiver 2. So we have a pretty good wide receiver core still, but it would have been nice to have A.J. Brown because he was very good. But the downside to the Eagles is they are losing one of the NFL's best receivers, which is oh my God, that's not very good. But it's gonna hurt. But the good thing is that we got I think it was a 2028 first round pick that we have, and that is, we should not be giving that up. A 2028 first round pick. I know that 2028's further out, but it's a first round pick. We do not need to be letting go of that, because you don't really know if that player's going to blossom into something. He could absolutely blossom into something. It would be unfortunate if he didn't, but if he does, that would be absolutely amazing. But I mean, we'll have to kind of see what he does there. But I'm not complaining. So, anyways, the Patriots get A.J. Brown. So nice. We saw him at practice. So they do. So good side is that the Patriots do have to get somebody that needs to catch. So that leaves Drake May with a lot of room. So he's going to do very well with Drake May. and he's gonna be able to throw dimes to AJ Brown as long as AJ Brown can catch them. But really, I think that it's gonna be awesome, and anyways, now moving on to the Juju Smith-Schuster signing, and that is not impressive with me, but it's giving the Giants an immediate depth at a depleted position, which they needed, and it gives them veteran leadership, and that's really what you need, and a low financial risk. So they're setting him to a low financial risk, which means that basically he's just not worth much and that he's not going to play amazing. So I don't think that he's going to be awesome, but I think that they're going to be awesome. So we'll see what our guests have to say in a little bit, as I'm going to hop on to the JLash Show Weather Center as of right now. Take it away, Jackson. Everybody, welcome to the JLash Show Weather Center. I'm your Chief Meteorologist, Jackson Lasher. It is a humid day here in Hatboro, Pennsylvania. Cloudy too. You can see all the clouds above me right now, but there are some breaks over here and all of that. But it is overall very humid. It's going to be the high is going to be around 92 today, and it's going to be around 93 tomorrow. So it is going to be a really warm couple of days here in Hatboro. So I would stay hydrated, stay cool, make sure your air conditioning's working in your car and your house. And if it doesn't, you got to go get that fixed, because we are entering the summer seasons as of right now, which is going to be a very big issue if you do not have air conditioning. But some tropics news is that there is the tropics in the Pacific. There is a tropical depression off of the Central American coast, which is not really worrisome. It's supposed to just bring rain and maybe a little bit of wind to the Central American peninsula, but it really shouldn't be too much of an issue. So yeah, and it's just overall going to be it's not going to be too terribly rainy here, but it's supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow. There's a chance that the thunderstorms could be severe, so that's something you just have to also be very cautious about. So just watch the weather and the tropics. Stay safe, and see you back on the JLash Show. What is up to Evan, Jake, and John? How y'all doing today?
Doing good, JLash.
What's up, JLash? Great, JLash.
Doing awesome, and there was some crazy action in the NFL going on in the past week or so. So, how do y'all feel about that?
Yeah, I saw AJ Brown is officially gone. He's been gone for a little bit, and we kind of knew that for a while. But yeah, I heard that Nick Sirianni and all that had very little to say. It's kind of weird. AJ Brown kind of gave a really weird backhand apology, kind of. You know what I mean? He wasn't very sincere, and yeah, I mean that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was the AJ Brown whole thing. I mean, at least we got a first round pick out of that 2028 first round pick.
I lemon. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and Devonta Smith is moving up to wide receiver 1, so that's going to be fun to watch because he's been very good.
And Myles Garrett on the Rams too.
That is insane. That was insane. We gotta talk about that. We have to talk about that. That was amazing. Now they have a good elite pass rush team with a Super Bowl push. How y'all feel about that?
Yeah, I think the Rams are probably the favorite out the NFC right now, just because of their wide receiver core, their defense as a whole, and Matthew Stafford's probably coming off his best year. So
Matthew Stafford, they're doing very well. With their offense with Matthew Stafford, I think that they could definitely do something on there, and their defense is also making a push with by trading Myles Garrett.
Yeah, and didn't they get a cornerback or a safety or whatever from the Chiefs, right?
So they what about the Bears? They got Jared Verse and they got a few draft picks with Jared Verse. How y'all feel about that? How do you think that's gonna pan out?
Yeah, I think the Bears are not good at all, so I don't think it's really gonna matter.
No,
Yeah,
I
one
mean,
guy's not gonna build their team.
but you got to look at it this way. I mean, you got to look at it with Miles Garrett going, and they're trying. They definitely got a younger player on the team for their defense. And I mean, he's been really awesome. Like if you see him just playing on the field, he's really good at sacks. Like he's fast. He's able to move. He's able to break out of the huddle. And he's just overall very talented in what he does.
Absolutely. I completely agree.
Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think it's gonna...
one guy. It's just not gonna help their whole team. I mean, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, no, I know where you're coming from, but I think it's a very good ad because that definitely is a push for them for a win now mindset for the Super Bowl. I think that is a very good add-on for the defense for the Rams.
Yeah, it's definitely a good pickup. I think they got to pick up a couple more star players, like someone like Evanston or something.
And how do you guys who do you guys think won the trade, the Browns or the Rams?
The Rams.
Definitely the Rams, because Myles Garrett. I mean, and then their team's good already, so I feel like it's more impactful for the Rams.
But does it matter? Does it matter in the short term or the long run? What does it matter? Who won it in the short term? Because I think the Rams won it in the short term because they got a young player that has been added onto their team, and he's overall just been doing very well.
I don't know. What you think the Browns?
The Browns
are like better short term.
Look, the Browns could win it if Jared Verse develops into a star in the near future. I think that he could develop into a star, and if the draft picks that they traded to the Browns turn into superstars, like they could. You don't know about draft picks; they're a little bit risky. It's either a hit or a miss. So you got to kind of look at it that way.
I mean, I definitely agree, but let's not act like Myles Garrett is like old and a scrub. He's still young and he's coming off.
Yeah, but the Rams have like the Rams have like a certain amount of time to win a Super Bowl. Like they have like a good like 5 to 8 like year gap to win it with Myles Garrett before he starts to get too old.
And they got Puka and Devontae Adams and a good offense. So I feel like I don't know, they could make a push right now this year. I feel like they're definitely the favorite out of NFC.
Dude, just to ask, how many draft picks did the Rams give up to the Browns?
I think it was one first.
I think they got a 2020. So I think they got like something in 2029. I didn't really look. I didn't really look at it like really well, but they got like I think 2 draft picks. I think one in 2029 and then something maybe in like 2027, I believe. Or if I'm thinking of it wrong, because I know I looked kind of at the AJ Brown trade a little bit more. We'll get to that in a minute, but I looked at it a little bit more. They got 2028 first rounder and a 2027 fifth rounder. So I'm thinking that they got a 2029 like something round pick, which I get it. It's in the future, but you never know with these draft stars and who's gonna play better or not.
Yeah, no, you never really know. But I mean, Myles Garrett, he's probably, and I've been saying Myles Garrett is the best player in the NFL. He's the best player in the NFL. Whoa, what's funny? Is that crazy to say?
No, it's right.
The best player
in the NFL. You just said that shit with some.
So it's like, you gave up what 3 draft picks and all respect to Jared, but he's not a Myles Garrett. And he could.
Yeah, he's not going to be the equivalent level to a Myles Garrett. I don't think ever. I mean, he's Myles Garrett. He was a 2-time Pro Bowler, right?
Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett's been like the best player in the
league for years. He has been a solid defender for the Bears though. But I mean, them getting Jared Verse, I mean, we'll have to kind of like watch him over the season, see how really good he is, and then like kind of see who won the trade from there. And especially after the draft picks, like you never know, like they could just trade them away. You know.
Yeah, I thought Myles Garrett came from the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I mean Myles Garrett. I mean, I mean, but like I said a little earlier ago, he's got he's got the Rams have a little bit of a window here to kind of win the Super Bowl with him. They don't have a short time, but they don't have a long time either. They have about probably 5, 6, 7 years till he starts to get into his mid to upper 30s, and then I don't really think
Like that
that.
so far.
What's up?
Say that again. Say that
He
again.
liked how you said 6'7".
Oh my
She's
God.
laughing at the same
Yeah,
thing.
bro. Come on,
Six,
bro.
5, 6, 7 years. 6, 7, yeah.
Yeah.
6,
All
7,
right.
6,
Can we
7,
talk
6,
about that
7.
AJ Brown trade?
Yeah. What about that AJ Brown trade? And how do you think the Eagles are gonna like bounce back like this year, having Mekhi Lemon and Devontae Smith?
But a positive for the Chicago Bears acquiring Jared Verse. I mean, they get more pass rush pressure and they get better run defense. They creates more opportunities for the teammates, and it gets a younger core for the future. Which Jared Verse is only 25 years old, so it's kind of like it's kind of a win-win with the Chicago Bears young all that, you know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So we'll have to look at that. But he's still very young, and Miles Garrett's 29, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah,
What about
not too much younger, but he's still very young. He's not up in his 30s yet. He's not up there.
So you think the Browns won the trade?
Ooh, like I said, it's too
Too soon to call
early in the future to kind of determine that. And I think if you're looking at it from a shorter perspective, I totally think that the Bears won it. I mean, for the long run, I think that the Bears won it because they have a 25-year-old now. He could blossom into something in the future, and you never know. Like you never really know about that. In the short term, the Rams have definitely won it, and with Myles Garrett being a two-time Pro Bowl champion, I mean, he's definitely up there in the ranks, and I've seen it, and he's he's one of the better players out there as of right now. One of the better defenders out there.
Yeah. I mean, genuine question.
But yeah, Jackson, I wanted to ask, did Jared actually go to the Bears? Like this was this a 3-way? I know you kept saying Bears instead of Browns. I didn't know if you got it confused or like if Jared Verse actually went to the.
I'm pretty sure Miles Garrett came from the Browns.
No, Jared Verse. I saw he went to the he went to the Bears for a few draft picks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah. You're good.
You got me confused at first.
Oh, what'd you think I said?
Yeah, you're.
He's on the Cleveland Browns.
No, but he went to the Bears, but then I think the Bears got rid of him.
No, the Bears traded Myles Garrett, and then the Rams traded so they traded Jared Verse and a few draft picks, 2027. I think it was a 2027 and like something like that. And then so yeah, we're just seeing who really won the trade as of right now.
All right. So I just looked it up. It's saying on my phone that the Cleveland Browns, not the Chicago Bears.
Was I saying Browns earlier? I meant to say Bears. God, I meant to say Bears. Sorry.
No.
All right, let's talk. Yeah, it's all good. Let's talk about the.
Yeah, but that's what I meant to say. I meant to say.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You were just confusing us for a second.
My bad.
I'm just straight up confused.
So, and another big thing is about the AJ Brown and the AJ Brown trade for the Philadelphia Eagles. How do you think that'll affect the Philadelphia Eagles?
I don't. Obviously, AJ Brown's like a big asset when it comes to playing on the field, but like he was a locker room cancer. I think Devontae Smith is more than capable of being a receiver one, and I think Mekhi Lemon is more than capable of coming in this year as a rookie and starting and making an impact. So
Yeah,
I don't think it's beneficial. I don't think it's going to be bad.
yeah, and another good thing,
Uh,
and this is definitely money wise. There are some upsides and some downsides. You get the salary cap flexibility because AJ Brown was carrying a lot of money in a massive contract, so that is going to drop it down pretty significantly. So it's, I mean, if you think about it that way, but the downside is that we are losing one of the better, the better receivers in the NFL.
Yeah, I agree. It has some like economic benefits, but obviously AJ Brown's a big time player on the field. But I think Devontae Smith and McCollum step it up. You agree, Jake?
I agree.
I disagree.
Well, hold on. Let me say
What?
well, see, I think that the Eagles have such a well-rounded roster. Like, okay, it's unfortunate that we lost AJ Brown, but we have, easily a top 3 receiver in this draft, right? Easily.
Oh, he's the best
Yeah,
receiver.
I mean,
Yeah,
other
that's
than
what I'm
Cornell Tate.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, without a doubt.
I mean,
And Devontae Smith, like,
he's
he's great, and the Eagles still have a great line. And yeah, I think
and
we're
he's
great. And Evan had a counter.
I think when it comes to the Eagles, I think it's just if our coaching's good or bad. Like I think we have more than enough talent to make a playoff, pushing it back to the Super Bowl. But I think it just comes down to our coaching and the plays.
yeah, and the thing is, I think that the Eagles. So who do you guys think won this trade? The Eagles or the Patriots?
I think they split even.
No, I think the Patriots won the trade when it comes to getting talent, but I think we needed to get rid of AJ Brown. He wanted to leave, so I mean it was just kind of a
Yeah,
move
I
we
mean,
had to make.
he
So
would have
I think
he
they got
definitely would have
talent.
played bad too. He would have definitely used like his actions and everything and just played terrible and just say that he wanted to leave. He would have basically been like James Harden pretty much if you think about it.
Yeah, no, everyone loves AJ Brown, but he needed to go. Like he
No,
wasn't.
I
He was good when he was with us, but his time was up. I think.
yeah,
And
I think his
Devontae
time in Philly
Smith
was
is
just up. I think he just wanted to go somewhere else, change the scenery.
Yeah, you know who me and Unc want back?
What?
C.J. Garner Johnson.
CJ Gardner Johnson. That's what he said. Back to the Eagles.
Oh no, he talks so much crap on them. Like I don't see him coming back. It would be
I don't
it,
either.
it,
But that's
it
my
would
guy.
be
Though.
great to see him come back.
You know?
But he's talked so much crap on Philly after we let him go.
See, I know him personally because my dad's friends with him. So like, when he was at over my house for dinner, he was basically saying like, I love Philly. I come back to Philly. I just say that stuff for the media, but I talk to Howie every day. He said,
And it's yeah.
Serious about that?
"Yeah, I'm serious.
Learn that.
So
That's my guy.
and,
I'd love to see him come back, but he probably won't, honestly."
all right. One last topic about the NFL before we move on to the NBA finals. Want to guess what it's all about?
In the NFL?
In the NFL, yeah, one last topic.
Ray Lewis making a return. All right, I'll show you.
All right, look, I'll mention this. They extended Patrick Mahomes' contract to 2 years, so he's staying through the Chiefs in 2033.
Oh yeah, that's all I'm talking about.
Well, we don't want that.
No, we don't want
That's
that. We don't want that. It's just
Nope.
a given.
It's
I feel like that we knew that was gonna happen because Chiefs can't lose their star quarterback.
You know
yeah.
what I heard?
I think he has 504 million guaranteed. I think that's what it said.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
For an NFL player too.
Yeah.
All right, JLash.
All right, so that's not what it's all about, but like it's about Juju Smith-Schuster making a going to the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all see that?
Yeah. Did you see Jackson Dart at the Trump rally? What did you think about that?
Oh, yeah, it's no, he's gotten a lot of criticism on that.
Yeah, what do you think about that one?
I heard Jackson Dart said the N-word. On call. I swear.
That's on
It-
the edit too.
Literally doesn't matter to me. I mean, it's his political views, so I don't know why people get so mad about it.
I like Jackson Dart as a QB though.
Jackson Dart, I like him as a person and as a QB. He's known himself.
I feel
And-
like down the road, if the Giants can build a better team, he's gonna be a great player for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, them
Wait, who was
signing
their one
Juju Smith,
running back?
them signing Juju Smith-Schuster, I'm
Scatterbo.
telling you, was like,
Yeah,
I don't
agree
know,
with
I don't. I don't know if that was a good signing or not because I heard the guy gets like injured a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, who Juju?
Yeah,
Well, and I don't. To be honest with you, Jackson, I don't think he's that good. Either.
yeah, no,
Haven't
no,
seen
he's
him, yeah,
no. I mean, he went to the Steelers and then to the Chiefs and then
yeah.
like he's just been bouncing around the NFL, which just shows you that he hasn't been good.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really understand that one, but I mean the Giants. I mean they
The
got
Giants
really
are desperate for
big-
anybody at this point.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, besides the only good Jackson Dart that they have, that's it.
he's
And then-
only really got Scatterbo
And Scatterbo just got back from
yeah,
being
he's
hurt.
only got Scatterbo and
Yeah, that's some good
no
news.
O-line, but
And another so there is some upsides to this trade though, which is or not trade, signing, but the only the upsides is they get veteran leadership and a low financial risk. I mean, it's obvious with the low financial risk because the guy sucks. But another one is the immediate death at a depleted position.
yeah, I think it adds depth. I think it adds a veteran presence. I don't think it's a bad signing. I think if they would have signed him for too much money, it would be bad. But no, I agree with you, JLash. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, it really wasn't that good of a signing because I mean the Giants they needed somebody, so
Yeah,
I didn't think it was a good signing, so I would probably give that around a C minus because the guy just sucks. He gets injured a lot, and the Giants just need somebody for someone to catch their footballs. I mean, they can't catch the footballs themselves. They got to hire people, so just hire this guy that
Yeah,
gets injured.
definitely a
Who
C
wants
minus on that one.
Who
I
wants to
agree.
be on the
60 plus.
Giants? I mean,
Right?
there's a sign that they're just signing him to a low contract, and he gets to be on a football team. That's the only positive.
JLash, you want some the Giants?
What?
I was playing NFL 26. I was
What?
playing NFL 26, right?
Yes,
game?
I want to play NFL 26. Yes.
No, but I was playing it, right? So
What's up?
I was playing my career, right?
My career?
He was playing my career. Yeah.
I was playing my
right?
career?
So you know how you get
Dude, I love my
yeah,
career.
Yeah, me too.
Even
But
even
you know
even
how you
free
get
play, I
drafted?
just love. Like I love the game so much.
Yeah, Madden's a good game, but you know how you
No,
get
no,
drafted?
Madden's so
and-
underrated. I'm telling you right now, bro.
It is.
Yeah, I really agree with you right there, JLash. But JLash, I'm trying to tell a story.
Yeah, you want to tell a story?
So can I tell it to you? Yeah, I got
Bro,
you.
tell us a story.
So with Matt, I got you. So Madden 26, my career, I got drafted by the Giants, right?
Oh, bro.
Guess what,
What?
NFL.
bro? I restarted the whole game, bro. I'm not playing for the Giants.
You what?
I agree. Giants suck. I restarted the whole game because of that.
So you rebuilt the entire team?
Yeah, because
Oh,
Yeah, he restarted. Like he didn't even want to beat. Like
I wasn't even trying to be.
That's
the
insane.
Giants. I know, but like I feel Juju Smith-Schuster with that one. Like I would not want to be on that team.
oh.
So weird.
Yo, all right.
Yeah.
Moving on. Y'all want to talk about
So
the
back-
NBA
back-
Finals with me?
NBA Finals.
NBA
How y'all
Finals,
feeling
baby.
about?
All right,
so
Jackson,
how
Jackson.
are-
Jackson, let me ask you. Who do you want to win?
oh, the Spurs. The Spurs.
Oh,
yeah.
thank God.
All right. But But look, who's really going to win? Like who's going to win? The
Spurs,
facts.
Spurs in 6.
Spurs in
Mike and
6.
Alucard.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one because now they're back. Are they playing in at Madison Square Garden again?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
one more game, and then
Yeah.
they're back to San Antonio.
Did you see the Knicks fans being up
The
on
Spurs
the
got to
Spurs
get
fans?
this one. The Spurs don't get it. They're cooked, bruh.
Did you see the Knicks fans punching on the Spurs
Yeah,
fans?
they're insane. They're insane. I saw a
Right?
Knicks fan try to burn a Spurs fan alive.
Yeah. It's like,
Dude,
I
that's
don't know, it's
that's so
crazy.
bad. Like who tries to do that to an opposing fan? That's literally worse than Philly fans.
100%.
Dylan Augustine tried doing that.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
cool. I'm about to
name
one-
a time that a Philly fan tried to light a Dallas Cowboys fan's jersey or hair on fire. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's going far.
That's too far.
That's
That's not just a prank.
as a prank. Come on, no, not
That's
that is
not a
not a prank.
prank.
That's just awful.
I agree with you. So, what do you think about
So,
this series, though?
the
Who do you-
Knicks are up 2-1 the series, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as of now.
The key techniques is they need to hold on to the ball. They need to protect their home court to go up 3-1. They need to slow down the Spurs' young stars because the Spurs are, I think, they are trying to wake up at this point.
100%. They started off bad. And
I mean, yo, Wemby's an alien, bro. He can make any.
Bro,
The Wemby's awesome. I'm
he's leading
not
his
gonna lie
team
about that
to
one.
come back.
Wemby's awesome.
You know who's
And-
not awesome though?
Yeah, I mean, all the Knicks really need to
Oh,
do
Tell him.
is they need to execute in the clutch situations,
Brunson?
and they need to win rebounding battles. But if they are rebounding against Victor Wembanyama, they ain't gonna do nothing.
yeah, I mean, they struggle to get rebounds. I mean, especially Karl Anthony Towns. Like, he can't grab a damn board over Wemby.
Oh, yeah,
It's
same
like,
with you.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, I would be scared if I was the person holding the ball and Victor Wembanyama was absolutely hovering over me like an alien.
I mean, yeah, he's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah,
I
and
agree
he's
with you.
skinny too. Like it's scary. Like it's scary how skinny he is.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can
he's
pull
ugly.
up. He can pull up deep. He can dribble like a guard.
You
Like,
see
he
his
can-
warm up?
Yeah, he can dribble and shoot like a guard. And he's also, I mean, I see clips of this dude standing like kind of like between the free throw line and the basket, and he just doesn't jump. He reaches his arms out and just dunks it. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane, bro.
yeah.
That's insane.
So my friend in the other car, Michael Houlihan, right? He just gave me a stat about Jalen Brunson. He knows a lot about basketball. He couldn't be here right now because he's busy in the other car, getting some. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no, the Knicks are just light out at the 3-point line too. They are just amazing there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the stat Michael told me. He
Yeah.
said Jalen Brunson got 80 points, 81 points on 80 shots. That's how
That's
terrible.
amazing. That is crazy, bro.
And
Even
that's
as
for-
a Sixers fan, you gotta give that some credit.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
amazing.
how does he have? Wait, I have a question, John. How does he have 81?
points on 80 shots. He's
Oh,
playing
okay.
bad. He's playing bad.
series.
In the whole series.
That's
That's why Wembanyama and the Spurs on top.
No, that's and I'm just talking about the Spurs right quick. They need to even the series up 2-2. If they even it up, then they actually have a chance at winning the entire thing. But they need to also push the pace, and it's also best when they get out there in transition and they create easy scoring opportunities. Another thing is that they need to create the offensive efficiency, and their game 3 offense was so much better than what we've seen, and they just need to maintain that level going into game 4 and beyond. They need to also force some Knicks turnovers to kind of get that defense going and weaken the Knicks offense out, which that would be huge because that's what they're using, their offense. They also have a very good defensive team, and they also need to get contributions beyond their stars. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I have on them.
Yeah, I mean, I think I speak for everyone in the car when I say you're pretty spot on with that.
Yeah, the Knicks need to win one though. I mean, sorry, not the Knicks. The Spurs need to win one because it kind of sucks that you know the
Yeah.
Knicks were able to take two away games, and that's kind of rough. So if the Spurs really need this next win to
They,
even have a chance, but
yeah, they need
if
that.
the Knicks win at home, it's the Knicks win.
Yeah, my mom told me she saw the videos of the Knicks beating up on the Spurs fans in the street. So I don't want the Knicks to win, 'cause then my mom won't be happy because she
Yeah.
didn't like the Spurs fans getting beat up. Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Do you have anything else?
No, I just want to shout out the class of 2026 and your girlfriend. Shout out everyone in the JLash family, and thanks for having us on.
We're becoming juniors next year, guys.
And let's go Spurs! Let's go
Let's go
Spurs!
All right, thanks, JLash.
Juniors next year. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Bro.
Freshman Friday.
What's up?
The freshmen coming in.
Yeah.
You gotta give them.
Yeah, bro. I gotta get them on. I gotta get them on.
Yeah, you gotta get them on.
I get on the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, yo, shout out to JLash.
All right, thanks for having me on, JLash.
Yeah,
Well,
Yes. See y'all
appreciate it.
later.
Thank you, JLash.
Yes,
All
sir.
right,
Anytime.
See ya, John, JLash.
Thank you for all the guests for coming on today. Now moving on to the NBA, which is very exciting with the Knicks and the Spurs. Knicks fans are acting crazy while Spurs are trying to claw back from a 2-1 lead. I think that it's gonna end pretty well for not both parties involved, but I think it's gonna end well for the Knicks because the Knicks have just been plowing it through, which is what I don't want to see. But they are just way too good of a team. But the Knicks are, I mean, they are with Jalen Brunson and all those players. They are just, God, they are just so good, and they are just shooting lights out from the 3-point line, which is amazing. Karl Anthony Towns is just amazing. He's been good offensively and defensively, and you just see all these players just coming onto the court, and they're just like, it's amazing, and that's what you want to see from the Knicks side, that they are just playing the offense and defense that they need to play. But what the Knicks need to worry about the most is Victor Wembanyama. And Victor Wembanyama for the Spurs, he has been a very good defender, and his ball handling isn't the best because he is a big man, but I think what they need to worry about is possession, because I think they lost in an overtime, I think in game 2, to let the Knicks go up 2-0. They were in overtime, and they just all of a sudden they lost the ball, and it was like, what are you guys doing? So that they need to play a better offensive game, in my opinion. The Knicks' goals are to protect home court. Like they need to win Game 4. That would put them up 3-1 in the series, and and really no other team in the finals have done that. One and number 2 is that they need to slow down this Spurs young stars, so that they limit how they can play, and they limit their offensive movement and on the court. Then they really gotta then they are gonna do very well if they can do that. Number 3 is that they need to win the rebounding. They need to win the rebounding game. So, but playing that game against Victor Wembanyama is tough. He's like over 7 feet. He's really good, and if they can win that, then I think that they got the game kind of in their hands. Now that are on to number 4, that they need to take care of the basketball. They just need to take care of the basketball, keep it away from the Spurs, because if the Spurs get it, then they are in very, very huge trouble. So it's just been it's fine. I think that they will keep a very good possession. Now moving on to the Spurs, key goals is that they need, number 1, even the series, and they are down 2-1. So they just need to win Game 4 and go back to San Antonio and kind of play their game there. And the Spurs fans are also not as insane as Knicks fans, because they go out on the street. But the Spurs fans are absolutely amazing, and I think that they can help the crowd, help the players play properly. Number 2 is that they need to push the pace, and their players are at their best when they get out and they transition and they create easy scoring opportunities for themselves. Now that's going to be a little bit tough because they are playing against a really defensive healthy Knicks team, which as I've seen play against the 76ers and has shut them down. That they need to kind of work against that, push against them, and create that spark for their offense that they really need. Number 3 is that they need to continue offensive efficiency, and because their Game 3 offense was so much better than earlier in the series, that they need to maintain that level. They need to maintain their offensive credibility and keep that protected on the Knicks' home court. Number 4 is they need to force Knicks turnovers. They cannot let the Knicks keep the ball and keep scoring on them. They need to they don't need to force too much. We don't want fouls. We don't want flagrants. That's what we don't want. They need to keep the ball protected though. So that is a huge goal going into Game 4 and beyond. Number 5 is they need to get their contributions beyond their stars. So the championship teams need to role players to step up on the road. So, I mean, talking about Victor Wembanyama, all those players need to step up. All those players need to play how they usually play. And they need to pressure themselves. And especially because the Knicks haven't won a championship since 1999, so we're talking 27 years here, that the Knicks are going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing for a championship, and they are definitely on their way to winning. They got like 2 more games to go. One more if they win Game 4, then they can win it in 5 or 6, depending if they give this game up. So that they need to give this the final push that they need to push it back to Spurs home court and play there and maybe win a championship. That's what they need to do. But the Spurs they really need to get there. So that's what needs to happen. But really, it's going to be very good, and I'm excited to see the rest of this matchup. So yeah, now let's move on to the Summer Chronicles with JLash. Take it away, Jackson. Welcome to the special interview of the JLash Show, where everyone is about to get out of school for the summer. Today, we're going to interview students about what their plans are for the summer. Let's go around the school and see what's going on.
I'm working at summer camp for a few months. I'm going on a week trip to Ocean City.
Plans for summer break are to beat every single Resident Evil.
Gonna have fun, Fortnite, and that's really it. That's all I have to say. Fortnite and fun.
Going to the beach, hanging out with my homegirls, and getting a nice tan. What about you?
We outside this summer.
I'm gonna go on vacation, work, and just have fun.
Yeah, I'm going to vacation to South Carolina. I'm just working.
Probably just go on vacation and have fun. Work, have fun, and hang out with my friends. Making music every day in the stew. Zach on all platforms.
I'm going to Wildwood with all the guys, and
I'll go back to Ely and have fun with my friends and shit.
Vacation and working.
For the summer, probably gonna be sleeping, working, going to New York in August. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna go to Europe and yo-yo.
So I'm gonna be working and playing baseball. And I'm gonna take a vacation to Wyoming. So I'm gonna go to Yellowstone National Park and Grand Teton National Park.
Awesome.
Just hanging out with friends, having fun, and swimming in the ocean.
I got lacrosse, hanging out with friends, going down the beach.
Getting Sunday with the boys on the boards and probably playing lax.
Yeah, just getting sunny with the boys, playing some lax at the beach and stuff.
Hanging out with the boys at the beach.
Yeah, just hitting the boards, getting sunny.
Yep, hitting the boards,
Good plans. Good plans.
I'm working, and I'm hanging out with my friends.
Thank you for all the guests that come on. I hope that everyone has a great summer break, and we will be back better than ever for my junior year. Have a good day, JLash Show Nation. Thank you, Jackson, for the awesome interviews for this sophomore year. That is about it for the JLash Show, Season 2, Episode 41, and it has been a real pleasure hosting the JLash Show for the past 2 years. And I'm looking to be the voice of the Hatters as a commentator for the next 2 years. So I hope you guys enjoy that as well, and I'm really looking forward to it. Also, follow my social media platforms. If you see on the screen, don't forget you can be any age and have Horsham High School to join the JLash Show. And if you sign up, put your email or whatever, and I will get back to you shortly. And that is about it. Peace out till junior year. JLash out.